Good afternoon, people. My name is Jack Barry. This is,
Luke McColgan.
and we are here today to talk to you about Florida real estate. Luke, the buying a property in Florida can be quite an adventure. Wouldn't you agree?
It is quite an adventure. Yeah, that is for sure, Jack.
And today we wanted to talk about the insurance issues that are happening today. If you read the paper or anywhere on the internet, everyone's talking, their hair's on fire, and they're talking about how insane the insurance prices are, and people are leaving in carloads, leaving the state. And while that may be the examples that we have seen in the business that we're doing down here are not showing that. We are going to show you some anecdotal examples of what's happening in our market. Your mileage may differ, but why do you think, Luke, that it is important to know this information?
Yeah, Jack. I will say that it's super important to know this information because Florida offers a diverse amount of properties. You can live on the beach, you can live intercoastal waterways, you can live on a golf course. So there's a diverse amount of properties, and it gets complex when you start to become a buyer and you're really looking at all these different properties and wondering, hey, what are my costs going to be? And what's associated with each different type of property.
Exactly. And some people have different needs and wants. Some people want to be on the water and they don't care what it costs. Some people go, well, we're only going to use this part-time. We might rent it out sometime. We'll snowbird for a couple of years and then we will migrate down full-time. That's what we deal with. A lot of those people that are migrating and they're buying houses in that 300 to 600,000 category. And these are the examples that we're going to use today. All real estate is local. So what's happening in Pennsylvania and in DC and in Los Angeles and San Diego and in the middle of the country is not what's happening here in Florida. And the same thing, what's happening here in Florida is not what's happening out there.
Yeah, and I think that's great actually, because that shows the importance of using a local realtor and using a local agent to really have your back and really guide you through the process. And also kind of show you what's going on with the market trends, property values in the area, and some potential pitfalls to pay attention to, especially with a lot of condos down here in Florida.
Exactly. Sometimes, like I bought a condo, Luke bought a condo 2 years ago.
I did, yep, 2 years ago.
And I bought a condo in October. Well, we closed in November of 2023. And we looked at over 100 houses. And I do that so that my clients don't have to. So I know what developments, what are the good, the bad, and the ugly about all the different condo developments. Some of them have, they're over 3, so they have to have this new SB 3 insurance. They have to have the inspection, and then they have to have the reserve funds there. If you have under two levels, that's not a problem. All the freestanding villas, those generally aren't problems. But you have individual rules at each HOA. So some allow dogs, some don't allow dogs. Some allow you must park your car in the garage. You can park it on the street. You can't have any visitors. You can. Some have a pool. Some don't. Some have. We know all those things. Like I said, what we got here. The reason we're here today is because we were talking about insurance and about the cost of insurance and how that is becoming more of a question, especially we do in open houses. We're showing people homes and they're always asking, what is the cost of the insurance? And I came up with 3 properties. My first one, the first example, we have 3 examples today. The first one is my personal condo. We live in Venice. We're about 8 minutes to the beach where our house is. So we're not Gulf front. We're 8 minutes away. We live in a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. I think it's just under 1,600 square foot. It's a small community, 36 homes, very quiet. Only half the people live there full time. We're one of those people now. We have it has a pool. Our annual homeowners insurance is $895 a year.
Okay, wow.
Which most people don't believe.
Yeah, no, that most people don't think that. I just had an open house recently, and the first question out of the potential buyers' mouth was, what's the insurance here? And we hear all over the news that it's skyrocketing. So that's good to hear.
Exactly. And that 985 is everything. That's wind, hurricane, all that. It's the total package. And so that is totally different than what a lot of people are hearing. Mm-hmm. The second one is an HOA that we came across, a homeowners association, and they had budgeted for 2024. The first quote they got was for $68,000 for the year for the entire association. When the bill actually came in at the beginning of January, it was only 48,000. And so they called the insurance company and said, why? And they said, well, there's more insurance carriers at that time, there had been 3 new insurance carriers in the state of Florida. And so there was more competition. And so the rate went down to almost 30%. You're not hearing anybody talking about that. And like I said, it's anecdotal. So don't call, crazy. My insurance is 12,000. Well,
Yeah.
you have a different situation. I'm just telling you that if you don't look around, you're never going to know. The last one was a condo that I just did an open house on the Gulf front. So ocean or waterfront in Siesta Key.
Okay.
And their insurance was a little over 1,800 for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. I think it was about 1,500 square foot, $1 million. And their insurance went down to $1,580. So they had a $220 reduction in 2023 to 2024. Again, very anecdotal, these examples. Your mileage may vary, but if you don't work with somebody that knows the difference and how and what associations, a lot of the times it has to do with the financial health of the organization, of the homeowners association, and the roof, how old the roof is, has all the sidewalks been done, is the landscape, is there any kind of maintenance that's being deferred? But if you have to go look at this one at a time by yourself, it's going to take forever.
Painstaking.
Exactly. And what do we do every day?
That's what we're here for. So every day we, together we go out and we look at properties. We're here to look at properties and kind of evaluate them and make sure that you're getting, all the knowledge and all the information on a property before you even look at it or want to make an offer on it. So I think that the examples you gave us are great, also because they highlight a few different price points. You can get a condo in the 3s with insurance that is acceptable, and you can also go all the way up to a waterfront $1 million property and still find those benefits and not have outrageous hair on fire insurance costs.
Yes.
So I think that really just shows that it's important to get a buyer's agent that's both knowledgeable and experienced, but also is plugged in every single day down here in Florida and is local and can help you with your real estate goals and kind of help you save some time.
Exactly. That's what saving time. You could do all this yourself, but why would you? Especially if you don't live here. Just find the realtor that knows all these information and is going to process of elimination go, no, you don't want to go there. This association has high fees. They have lots of deferred maintenance. The roof is 22 years old. Or you could go one at a time and do it yourself. Up to you. Luke, thanks for your time today. And let's go sell some real estate.
Yeah, Jack, thank you for explaining a little bit more about what's going on. And let's go help those people out in the Sunshine State.
Have a great day.
Take care. That wasn't bad.
No.